Hello everyone. I am Plinio Nastari, and I'm very glad to be speaking to you by video. Unfortunately, I'm not present at this very important event in Washington, but I send my best regards to Dave Hallberg, to Larry Peters, to Jeff Cooper, to Todd Sneller, I hope he's there, to Doug Durante, to Senator Tom Daschle, to Governor Ben Nelson, Governor Tommy Thompson, if he's there, Terry Branstad, to C. Boyden Gray, our friend, my best regards and recognition to President Bush Sr., and my recognition to those who passed away already and left a great tradition, a great remembrance. Bill Holmberg, Fred Potter, Lamartine Navarro here in Brazil, Cícero Junqueira, and many others. I think we belong to a tribe. I'm very proud to be part of this tribe. For the past 45 years, we were able to build up a strong and relevant ethanol industry, which is growing worldwide. I'm going to be speaking a little bit about what is happening here in Brazil. Since 1982, we have been using mid-level blends already. Blends have started in Brazil in 1924. And in Brazil, the decision to raise ethanol content in gasoline started in 1975, but since '82 we have been using 22% ethanol blended in gasoline, since 2003 25%, and since 2015 27% in all gasoline sold in a country which is continental size, 8.5 million square kilometers, 851 million hectares of land, with ethanol distributed as a sole fuel in 43,000 retailing stations and blended as 27% blend in all gasoline sold in the country. Last year, 2019, 46% of gasoline were substituted by ethanol. This is a very remarkable achievement. No other country has achieved this level of substitution, with great advantages in terms of health, reduction of hospital expenses, reduction of air pollution in general. This is why São Paulo, a city with 21 million people, 8.5 million cars, doesn't have the same air pollution as Mexico City or Delhi or Beijing, where people use masks. São Paulo is the fourth largest city in the world, but it ranks number 879 in terms of air pollution in the world, in particulate matter 2.5 microns. These all due from the large-scale application of ethanol. We have the automobile industry here in Brazil, 34 world-class automakers, the same that you have in the US, in Europe, in Japan, in Korea, in China, established here in Brazil, adopting high-level blends and using flex cars. Flex cars account for 80% today of the existing fleet and are responsible for 92% of sales. Very soon, the fleet is going to be 92% flex. And the economic impact is tremendous. Over 45 years, Brazil has been able to substitute $506 billion. This is very relevant for Brazil, a country that has international reserves of $380 billion. So we are very proud. We have evolved in Brazil from simple blend mandates to a new regulation called RenovaBio. RenovaBio, without creating any subsidy, without creating a carbon tax, simply by establishing a regulation that promotes voluntary certification for energy efficient scores, is going to raise the 46% participation in auto-cycle fuel demand for ethanol to 55% in 10 years. It's through RenovaBio that technologies which are very modern in motorization, like the hybrid flex car, which is today the cleanest car on earth, emitting only 29 grams per kilometer, grams of CO2 per kilometer, 29, are going to be rewarded, obliging fuel distributors to decarbonize and reduce their carbon intensity. So the only thing the government will have to do is establish decarbonization targets. This is the new frontier. This is how we think the world should evolve, through market-driven pricing of carbon. And we are moving here in Brazil towards zero carbon ethanol. Very soon, ethanol produced in Brazil will be zero carbon. This means that the battery electric vehicle that is emitting today between 98 and 141 grams per kilometer is going to be something that is not going to be part of the objective. So I think we need to have continued integration, continued exchange of information. I'm very excited. We are at the edge of the discussion of mobility, sustainable mobility, and I'm very glad to send this message to you in Washington, and I wish you have a very productive discussion, and count always with me to promote sustainable production of liquid fuels with high density, which are high dense in energy with low carbon footprint. This is what is going to promote income, development, and sustainable conditions for us to continue thriving and integrating the energy and the agro industries. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dave. God bless you all. Thank you, Barrett. Sorry that I could not be joining you this morning. Goodbye.